First and foremost, it's about how do you guard the basketball. I want you to come out and be on offense. Yep. So anytime we call this the downside of the floor. When you're looking at the basket, the left hand, this is the downside. When you're looking at the basket, the right side, this is the upside of the floor. So on the downside of the floor, when he has to close out, if I were to pass the ball, come on out, on his closeout on the downside of the floor, his whole mentality is no middle. So as he goes to close, you're on defense. His whole mentality is to take away middle. Left foot is up. Nope. Left foot is up. Left hand is up. Right hand is to prevent passes. So not only do we not want the ball to get in off of penetration into the paint, we also don't want the ball to get into the paint by the pass. So your right hand is just as important as your left foot. This left foot says when he wants to drive and he just jabs, this left foot is responsible from taking away no middle. On any jabs or drives, first thing he's going to do, when he's a threat to score, we always use our back foot first. So as he looks to drive and I'm threatening, always my back foot first. Left hand, right hand, back foot first. All right, I'm staying in a stance. This foot always stays up. As he goes to jab, back foot first. All right, we never go open up because now the middle is going. So on every closeout, I want you guys starting right here, and as the ball gets swung, it's run out, close up, left hand, left foot, right hand, and then on every back foot, just step back, right foot first, left foot second. All right, you guys are going first. Just pass it right back and forth. Ready? Get there. Jab, 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 jab. Go jab every time. So jab, back foot. So every time, instead of the hop, I want you to go right foot first, back foot first, back foot first. All right? Ready? Jab. Good. Next guy up. Ball's here. No middle, no middle, no middle. Go. Left foot, back foot. Good. Back foot. So your left hand right now, so we're trying to get specific. This hand is to prevent the shot and to bother. This hand is to prevent the drive. If he were to drive baseline, now we lead. No hand, no reach. No reach. That's a foul. First thing we're doing, we're still here. We're still here. All right? Anyone he wants to drive middle, we back foot. Back foot. All right, so the whole mentality is the ball cannot get into the paint. One more. Left hand, left foot. Ready? Left hand. Oh, what's wrong with them right now? Anybody? Too high? What about this arm? See where it was? It was here. We don't want the ball to get into the paint. So this is our deflect arm. This is our contest arm. Left foot's high. We take any jab with the back foot first, stance. Up, back foot first, stance. All right? On the upside of the floor, we just change. What foot is up? Right foot. What hand is up? Right hand. Here we go. Ready? Good. Oh, left foot. Where's your left hand? See your left hand? Watch this. Put your left hand down. Put your left hand down. Throw the ball. That's what we don't want. So put your left hand up. So now it's harder to pass. We don't want the ball to get into the paint. 2 more times. Ready? Ball's there. Get there. Good. Left hand. Get the left hand. Deflect hand. Good. Next guy. Next guy. Ready? Right hand, right foot. Nope. Nope. Hold on. Hold on. Look at your feet. He wants to drive. Look at this. So right now, he's wrong. I'm going middle. So it's all about turning his feet over. More. Come up. Right there. All right? Right hand's up. Chest up. Right here. There you go. Left hand is up in the passing lane. When I jab, good. Even more. Even more. When I jab, back foot. Huh? If I jab here, now he's just going to drive and slide. All right, so no middle is the most important part. Transition, half court, we want to keep the ball out of the paint. Now we go 2-on-2, we call it our shifts. So right now when the ball's here, he's in a no middle stance, you come over, and this is the nail, we call it shift. See how long he is? We want him to play in a stance, wider. Anytime I yell length, I tell my guys they got to get their hands out. It's another form of keeping the ball out of the paint. Let me take it. If for some reason he drives middle, it's his responsibility, don't turn your back, because you still got to see him, to hold as long as he can so that the ball still does not get into the paint. We want to force that pass and then force that closeout, which now puts him in his shift with his length. He's in a no middle stance. If he were to drive over the top, you hold as long as you can, force that pass, and be there on the time of the pass. All right, so let's go a couple times. You step off. You step off. You get on offense. All right, take it one dribble middle every time. Take it one dribble middle every time. Two guys on defense. So to start the drill, we start in length. Start in length. Don't let me get to the middle. All right, get there, no middle. Hold it, one dribble middle, one dribble middle. Just drive it, one dribble middle, and then pass. All right, no middle closeout. One dribble, hold as long as you can, good. Right hand, right foot, hold as long as you can, good. Hold as long as you can. All right, hold it right there. So again, the whole emphasis that we do every day, we have to see LeBron James and Kevin Durant and all those guys. If they get into the paint, it's a dunk. If we can keep them out of paint, make them take tough shots, a little bit easier for us. All right, so our whole emphasis is about protect the paint, crowd the paint, make it as hard as we can. On the ball, it's a no middle closeout. Anytime we're off the ball, one pass away, we are in our shifts. And we use our length to help keep the ball out of the paint. Any questions so far?
I have a question, Coach. So if you're at the nail, the shift, and let's say it's Curry on the weak side wing, how long will he stay there? I know you're stuck on the weak side, but how long will that guy stay if it's a great player?
If it's a great player, so what he's saying is ball is here, this is Steph Curry. Get a little scared. As he starts to drive, he has to make a read. So he's got to make a read of whether or not this guy needs help. As he drives and he thinks he's okay, he can start to build out. If he drives and he's not okay, he's got to come. And we got to force the extra pass, and now we'll get to the third guy. So now you're in the corner on offense and you're in the corner on defense. So 3-on-3, ball is here, he's in a shift. One pass away, we're in a shift. Two passes away, we get 1 foot in the paint. And we try and hold as long as we can. Again, length, length. We should paint a picture that when he looks up, he doesn't feel he has any opportunity to drive into the paint. That's the picture he has to see all the time. If he drives, as that goes, his responsibility now is to provide one's crowd for if he has to drive baseline. We don't want it to go middle, which means there may be a chance he drives. We are not leaving anybody in the corner ever. We help early, and as he drives, you go and take that away, because we don't want to give up a corner three. So again, let's go drive, drive, take it, get back to the corner. In the NBA, we say any corner shooter is hot. We never want to give up a three, so you never leave strong side to help. You start here early, and you get back to the shooter as soon as he starts to drive. The help will come from the weak side. I'll talk about that later. Real quick, drive, shift, drive, get to the corner. All right? So we don't give up any corner threes. toughest shot in the NBA to defend. Everybody wants to help. They put their best shooters in the corner. We have to try and prevent it. Again, we try and keep the ball out of the paint because we don't want layups. We also don't want to give up threes, and a lot of the threes occur because the ball goes into the paint off of penetration or even post passes. The fourth guy, let's get a shooter over. So the ball is now there. This is the bottom defender. All right, so now again, he's 3 passes away. He can help over even more. 2 passes away. He becomes the nail. We never deny. Our team, we never deny. We never play like this. It's all about the paint. We don't care if they catch it. It's all about protecting the paint. A lot of guys in the NBA space even further out, which is fine. If he wants to go out there and the ball is here, our help is on the ball, not with the man. As he goes out, then he goes, and he becomes a help up the lane. Show your chest. He should see, in his mind, he should look up and say, can't drive there, can't drive there, I'll pass it. We want to play the game on the perimeter, not in the paint. So 4-on-4 started here. This is all we're going to do. 4-on-4 shell. Ball starts here. All right, so everybody is 1 pass away to protect. When I'm here, come in, come in, come in. Now we go. No middle. Good. No middle. Swing it. No middle. Swing it. Good. Hold it right there. Whole objective is to make the ball stay on the perimeter. Now, anybody have any questions yet? I know I'm going fast. Any questions? I need one more question before I go on.
Shouldn't the guy on this?
Where's the ball? Where's the ball? Where's the ball?
The ball is in the top.
Ball.
This guy has to see ball in man.
Always have to see ball in man. So what he's asking is he's got to see ball in man. If he wants to cut, you don't have to turn your head. Just you see it? Can you see him? Can you see me? You can't see me? You can get a little lower. Yeah. You can't see, just get a little lower. Now in the NBA, you never want to stand underneath the basket. You're going to get dunked on. All right, so you're either going to come on the other side, and we have rules about the 3-second. I won't even bother you with that. But for you guys, it's either come over or come over. But never stand underneath this basket. You'll be on ESPN at night. All right, so he's either going to be here in his shift. If he thinks he's in trouble, he can start to cheat. We tell our team all the time, force the skip pass. Dare this guy to make that pass because I know he can get there. Right here. Most dangerous pass right now is that. That's hard. Force that. We don't care. Come over. This pass here, even. I want you to get there as fast as you can. Ready? 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 Get there. He can get to that, and that's the fastest I can throw it. A lot of times with his pressure, it's going to be a little bit higher. But we want that. We want to force that skip pass. All right? So 4-on-4, the next progression.
Defense go white.
Defense go white.
Coach, how do you defend the contest?
Easy. So he's in. Yep, I'll show you. I'll go first penetration, second cutters. So first thing is penetration, and we're going to penetrate from the top. So right now, he's in a no-middle stance, and what can't he do? We don't deny, stay there. When he drives, what is his responsibility? Strong side shooter. We never leave strong side shooter. If you take one step in, too late. We never leave strong. You start early. We call this one-way stunt. One-way stunt. This is a two-way stunt. Two-way stunt is when you drive, you go one way, two-way. We go one-way stunt. When he drives, I'm only going one way. So we only one-way stunt in the corner. We never leave the corner. The help is his responsibility. So he's the low man. He's 2 passes away. When he drives, we want him to step up. You would rotate. We have a 5th guy on the floor. We would rotate. But we force the skip pass and we'll rotate. The whole objective is to keep the ball out of the paint. Any penetration. All right, so let's start the ball up top. I got it. Let him drive. Don't leave strong side shooter. You're the helper. I want you to throw it back to me. I'll swing it, and then you're going to do the same thing. All right? Pass it back to me. Pass it back to me. Pass it back here. Pass it back here. Drive it. Drive it. Good. No. Drive it. Drive it all the way down. Drive it all the way down, and then drive it all the way down. Jump stop. Pass it back to me. Pass it back to me. Ready? Length. Get there. Good. No. Pass it back to me. Length. Whoa. Good. Drive it. Good. Right back here. It's still your man. Yeah, he's just helping you. All right, ready? Length. Good. Drive it. Good. Right back. Same thing. You're going to drive it now. Ready? Drive it. No, just drive it left. Just drive it left hand. Stop. Your responsibility. Come over. Nope. Pass it. Jump stop. Pass it back to me. Ready? Pass it back. Drive it. Good. Right back. And then you would build back. All right? Drive it. Drive it. Oh, you still guard him. You still have to guard him. You. Ready? Drive it. Good. Drive it. Good. All right, so you guys kind of get the concept. Any drive, the bottom defender is responsible for coming over. We never leave strong. Anytime it's 1 pass away, he has to get there. Now, with the cutter, same action applies. You're going to cut to the basket when I throw him the ball. Question right from the start. Whose responsibility to help on his cut? Whose responsibility when he cuts, who's responsible for his cut? Ball is going to be there. Whose responsibility when he cuts to help him? It's his man, but who helps him? Nope. Right here. Why doesn't he help? Because the corner's open. So when I go, his whole responsibility now is to help on any penetration. As he cuts, he's also helping on this cutter. We force this. We don't care about him. We don't care about him. That make sense? Anytime you're 2 passes away, he's our best defender because he can help. Cut. Force that. No. You still have to go. He's helping you. Yeah, you still got to go. Hopefully you don't get beat. He doesn't have to help as much. All right? So say you did get beat. Continue to get there. Cut. He helps. Now if he goes back, good. So he can, that's our best defender, bottom weak side, because of where he positions himself. This is what every young player does. Throw the ball there. Where do you think he normally is? Right here. Right over here. So now when he does this and he thinks he's guarding his guy and he go drive for a layup. No, let him drive. See what happens when he does this? This is the best defender on your team, the bottom weak side, because he can put out the slash, the penetration, and he can still get back to the hardest pass to make, which is a skip pass. I bet you in your league there aren't a lot of guys that can make that pass to that pass under pressure.
How do you play this side? One, you force it inside, or you let it backside and let it offside? Say that. On the baseline, when you got your hair there, how do you know it? Force inside or force? No middle.
So ball is here in the corner. His question now, this is the best spot to guard right here. So as he closes out, we still want no middle. Who's the bottom weak side defender? Can you see your man? Flash, cut back door. There we go. Right? So even as he goes, this is a tough pass. He's coming over and he's coming out the paint. Dare him to make that pass. We use this as an extra defender because when he tries to drive, he doesn't have any more room. So he has to get on any penetration, that right foot on the baseline, dare him to make that pass. He can protect, we can protect. There's a third defender in the paint. Everybody should be in. This is the one guy that's going right to the elbow. The other three guys are all in the paint. So everything is still no middle on our closeouts. Any other questions?
Yes.
The reason being, who's your favorite NBA player? Anybody have a favorite NBA player? LeBron James. So just imagine, I want you to think, LeBron James has the ball right here. Come on back. You go ahead and guard him. When you deny, you know what you're telling him? You guard LeBron James one-on-one because he has the ball and he has to guard him one-on-one. We need 5 guys to guard him with all of this. If we deny and he's on the island, it's a layup every time. The way we play LeBron is and dare him to shoot. But denials are hard because the players are so good in one-on-one. Kyrie's the best one-on-one player. Patrick knows it. There's no one in our league that can guard Kyrie Irving one-on-one. So if you leave any of your teammates to guard a guy one-on-one in the NBA, you may think he's not a good player. If you put him in one-on-one, he'll score. Any player in the NBA, they're good enough to score one-on-one. So it's all about help side. They start making threes, well, you start cheating out a little bit more and helping a little bit less, depending on who. This is J.J. Redick or Kyle Korver or Klay Thompson. Well, you can't help too much. You got to start cheating out a little bit more. I'll talk to you about how we pressure and what some of the terms we use. So we're an aggressive defensive team. And we say make them feel you on every catch. Our whole mentality starts with can you guard one-on-one? So I just went through how do we help and protect the paint. Second part is make them feel you on every possession. So when you're guarding, I've had a couple guys here in the camp that just bother me because they just come out and they go defense, defense, and then their guy beats them off the dribble. You have to challenge your players to sit down and guard. So as I'm here, I got to be riddling a slide. So on our slides, we want contact. We want to be able to contact. They have to feel us on every catch. All right? We try and maintain contact with an arm bar. Sometimes they'll call it a foul. We want to try and get away with it. We try and push a little bit. We want to try and push the envelope a little bit. For me, first thing I'm going to do is close out, and I'm going to make him feel me. All right? Now I want him to feel like he's uncomfortable a little bit. Guys don't want to play against that. So the mentality defensively, make them feel you, is very important. If you're aggressive enough to get up and guard one-on-one, we don't have to help. If you get beat, we have help protection behind. So there's a mentality you teach your team, keep the ball out of the paint. That's help defense, all 5 guys. There's another mentality we say make them feel you is your one-on-one defense. If you have a guy that can't guard, you're not challenging your players enough. Don't let them guard here because they're not doing anything. If they're afraid to guard, these guys have to overhelp. You're still going to get layups and open threes because he can't guard his man one-on-one. All right? Any other questions? Yes.
If you were saying to make them feel it, on the possibility that you actually get them to actually pressure actually come outside to the ball,
We're always showing pressure. And our pressure starts. Yes. Now we can deny. Oh yeah, we can deny. If he takes a dribble, picks it up, now you can deny. Because he can't go anywhere. There's no threat of him driving. You can deny, he can deny, because there's no threat of him driving. So our pressure is twofold. When I close out, I say make him feel you. When he jabs, I got to give him a little bit respect. If I make him feel me and I get him on his back step, on his back hip, I want to make him play backwards. We say bend him, which means bend him backwards, because this is uncomfortable. And see, now he's not a threat, so I'll try and pressure him more. If he respects, if he's aggressive and he jabs me off, push me back, then I got to respect him and play solid defense. But if he's a scary ball handler or a guy that's not uncomfortable and he brings the ball above his head, then I'm going to bend him a little bit and play here. When he gets it off, I got to respect him. All right, it's a mentality. Defense is a mentality. First part were rules, and they were technique, and there were details about how we close out, how we help with our shift, how we use our length. Those are the rules that we go over every day. The second part is all about the mentality you put into your players. We want to do all of that, and we still don't want to foul. I want to hit guy, and I want to get away with it. I don't want to just come up here and just start mugging the guy. That's a foul. I just want to give him one quick hit, so he understands, like, oh shit, I don't want to play against this guy. Pass it. And then you go do the same thing to him. Now your team has a mentality that they play with every game. Your team comes up and everyone just, well, guess what? That's your mentality. That's what you taught your team. If your team touches every time, see, he's already, you're good. Crowd the paint, no middle. No middle. Biggest thing for us, keep the ball out of the paint. Second part, make them feel you. Develop a mentality with your team every day. Every drill you do should have some contact. I got ball, pass it. Touch. Get a touch, make them feel you, good. Pass it. Get a touch, good. Pass it. Get up and touch, get up and touch, get up and touch, get up and touch, good. Pass it. Get up and touch, get up and touch, get up and touch, good. Pass it. Get up and touch. All right? So last thing, post defense. We don't want the ball to go in the paint. That's the common theme you're going to hear today. Never want the ball to go in the paint. We call our front, anytime we get in front of him, this is what we call white. So white, he's coming down the post up. I'm not going to sit here and let him throw it in and then him play behind. It's a mentality. It's not going in. Ball's there. I'm going right here, sitting in front. White, white, white. And when you hear white, what do you think I want you to do? Yeah. Right hand is to deflect, left hand is up, and he feels them. I'm here, and I'm in my white. We only white from the high side, because I want him to throw a pass over the defense, over, throw it, see where that is? And our bottom weak side help is in position every time. So right now, go out. So right now, I want you to listen to me. When I say white, he's coming over. So I go white, that means he's coming over to help, and he's protecting, and he's there. Throw it back. If you white on the low side, if I try and go around and throw it, it's going to be a layup and an easy pass. We can get it here, we got a sideline defender, hard to pass. He's in trouble. If he can get it here, he can pass, pass, pass. We want everything to go to the baseline. All right, so the drill is going to be this. Ball will start. You're back on. Length, length. When I throw it here, you go white, you come help, you get to the nail, you pressure the ball. Slow. High side, white, high hands, Don't throw it in, don't throw it in. Come on back, keep it there. Don't let him catch. So get around, sit on his legs, and put your hands up. So when we white, we sit right on his legs. Watch this. You ready? Stand straight. When I go at his legs, he doesn't like that. So when we white, I'm going right to his legs. And I'm going to put my hands up. Because I want the ball to go in the air. You should get a steal. You know, you come over. You're right here. That ball goes in the air. That's yours. That's yours. All right? So the drill, don't throw it in. We go white on that side. Throw it back to me. Here we go. Ready? Length, 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 length. Ball. Oh. Wait. Here we go. He has to call it so he knows to come help. Ready? Whoa. Okay, all right. Ready? Ball's in. Oh. Yeah. So this is the drill. This is what we go. I go through the same thing. He can't get it. I don't care how strong he is. We're going white. Come on. It's white. He's not getting this. He's not. Come on. He can't get it. That's your mentality. You and him, these two guys should fight at the end of practice because it's a war, it's a battle. That's the mentality he has to have as he's going through. Ready? Get around. Good. Ball, don't throw it. Hey. Don't throw it, just throw it back to me. Here we go. Ready? White. Right back, your turn. Oh. Yeah, same thing. Here we go. Length, stay out. Oh. What's the call? White. Try it. Tell everybody, white. White. There we go. Ready? Here we go. Now, don't throw it. Throw it back to me. When you go white, don't stay there. Don't just throw it back to me. When you go white, it's hands. So ball's here, white, no, not here. Here, sit down. Watch this. Me and you. Sit down. I don't like that. All right? Okay. Yeah, do it to him. Do it to him. Get him out. Yeah, high hand. What's the call? White. All right, ball's here. So, again, the drill is simple for us. White the post, pressure the passer, weak side help. The goal is to keep the ball out of the paint. Bottom line, keep the ball out of the paint.
Are you only talking to white or the other guys talking to left?
He's telling everyone in the gym it's white. They don't, I mean, it's great if they talk. I got your help. I'm at the nail. I'm on the ball. It's great. His call is the most important. Because when he says white, that means I got to come up and pressure. When he says white, that means he's got to come over. When he says white, that means he's got to get in position to help both spots. His call is the most important. The other ones help. Yes, sir.
Let's say when he's fronting and he drives.
Yes, sir. I knew it was coming.
It's coming, right?
So right now, penetration. Just stay here. Don't wrestle. Stay here. He's in a white. We want him to drive baseline. Again, no middle. Hold on. Slow down. We want him to drive baseline. Stay there. Get to a white. Come on. Just stay right here. Just stay right there. So he's in a white. As he drives baseline, if he can help, great, drive it. Great. He's already in position to help. There's going to be a lot of times, go back. There's going to be a lot of times where he goes white, and he drives. Well, it's still bottom weak side's responsibility to come over. He should be in position to help. If he can't get there, he has to come.
Now, the other question I have real quick, we
Oh, yeah. It depends on who it is. So if the question is, as he pops and they throw the ball, how do you defend it? Take away paint first. If that's Shaquille O'Neal, we don't care. That's Dirk Nowitzki, we're flying out, and the bottom weak side is coming to help. All right? The big. Yeah, perfect. White. White, go to the corner. Go to the corner. You, go to the corner. Same drill. Say he's in position. The bottom weak side defender is your best defender because he's going to help on everything. He goes to the corner. He's got to go out here, and he's in position. Great job. He's in position to help. He helped him. And there's another defender out here. This guy is very important because why? We can afford that pass. That's a hard pass. It's a hard pass, and he can get there. If he can make that pass easy, we're in trouble. That's his pressure. But if he moves there, bottom weak side. If he drives middle, we got our shifts. It's all about keeping the ball out of the paint. Let me draw it up. White, pick and roll. Yep. And then this guy comes out and sets it. No, perfect. Ball's, you're here, ball's there. Weak side's over. Drive it down to the corner, I'll run it. So as he goes down to the corner, come set the pick and roll. So on our side pick and roll, we call it push. He's gonna stay right there. He doesn't need to run out here. Obviously he can help, but stay there. If it's a pick and roll, this is a coverage. So come on back. He doesn't have to come up. He just says push, jumps down. He jumps on the high, no middle. Jump on the high side, no middle. No middle, oh, come back. Slow down. No middle. No, there you go. So now we're good. We keep it on the sideline. We have a sideline defender. And then we have our help all the way over. If he can shoot, we'll have a different coverage. Most bigs that are setting the pick and roll aren't shooters. If he's a shooter, we have a lot of different coverages. Yeah, well, the thing is, I want him going baseline, so I'm not going to I don't care if he goes here, I'm not letting him come over the top. So he has the ball, come on. Come on. I'm pressuring him and I'm sending him to the crowd, so go ahead. He's not getting back middle, no more. He's not, we got help here, he's not getting, I don't care how high it is, he's not getting back middle. So just to wrap it up, and I could go on, there's a lot of scenarios. My job as a coach doing the defense, every game you play, Patrick works for Toronto. We play DeMar DeRozan different than we play Kyrie Irving. So we have to be prepared on how to defend that. The same principles apply. If DeRozan has the ball, or Kyle Lowry has the ball, or Kyrie Irving has the ball, or Steph Curry has the ball, we don't want it to get into the paint. If it gets on the sideline, we'll keep it on the sideline. If it's in the middle of the floor, everybody's in lane. We don't want it in the paint. When you're guarding your man, our whole mentality is about they have to feel you. They don't feel you, we can't guard them. We can't guard them, we have no shot of winning that night. No shot. All right? It's schemes and it's rules of no paint, and then it's a mentality. That's how we build our defense. Then all the different scenarios come into play every game. Every game, we play 82 games, every game is different. Every single game is different. That is the same. No paint, no layups, no threes, make them feel you.